Your extended reading, let's jump right in and see what we can clarify for you in terms of the previous original reading. If you have not seen that one, there will be a link to it in the description. Okay. Jumping out fast. Okay, so we've got the Hierophant, and I think you're definitely dealing with someone who's got a massive ego. They might also be, if not a massive ego, maybe they are very stubborn. And they feel like you should be the one reaching out to them. You should be the first one to reach out to them. Because we're clarifying the Page of Swords here, the delay in communication. And I'm hearing that you might have already tried reaching out to them first, but you don't really want to seem desperate anymore. How long can someone chase someone else while they are running away from you? I heard something really interesting just then. I've been told that they are very aware of the fact that they did wrong. And they are very worried that if they do reach out to you first, you are going to reject them. It's not even, I know we've discussed shame before. It could be shame on top of it, but I do think that they might just be scared of rejection. Because who would not be scared of rejection or ashamed after what they did to you, Leo? Now, I am not sure whether you should be reaching out first, to be honest. But that's just what I would personally do. I'm not the one to chase people, that's for sure. Especially if they are running away from me. You can't do all of the work for them. You can't keep trying to guide them as though they are a child. This is another message that has been coming out for so many people. You can't keep trying to guide someone through a relationship. It's meant to be something that's happening between two grown-ups. Especially since I'm hearing that you are very mature. You might be an old soul, Leo, as well. You're emotionally stable, intelligent. You're very developed in that sense. And so you kind of need to, you need a counterpart that's equal. Again, you can't start the relationship through trying to fix someone. So you might potentially have to wait and let them figure out their own stuff without pushing them in any way. Because I feel like the more you try and... I think I've said that in the previous reading. I feel like the more you're trying to grab them and pull them back in, the more they keep pushing you away. I hear that you are quite tempted to text them first again. I can't tell you what to do, but this is what I just heard. Take whatever resonates. You don't need to take my advice at all. But yeah, it's all up to you. Let's have a look at this awakening for your person, this Tower card. Let's try and clarify it. I want to know if they will keep resisting it until it's too late. And if so, why? Why are they resisting it so much? Why is it so difficult for this person of Leo's? Can you please clarify, Spirit? Okay, wow, that's crazy. We've got the Nine of Swords in the reverse. I knew that this was way deeper than just some love boy or love girl ghosting you for no reason at all. I think they do not want to face their true feelings. They have some demons going on, and I feel like they actually know about those demons on some level. I feel like that trauma that I mentioned previously in the previous video could have come from childhood. And it's still very present for them. Maybe they did not work through it. Maybe they squished it down and never really addressed it. Yeah, they might have suppressed whatever this is because it hurts so much that it's too difficult to even think of it, let alone try to work on it. I'm hearing something very interesting too. Since this clarifies the Tower, I think they are conflicted torn apart with two very different emotions, by two very different emotions. On the one hand, they know that if they don't heal and address this trauma, could even be PTSD, staying up at night, having nightmares, they will keep missing out on wonderful relationships. I think they are, in fact, anxious about the possibility of losing you forever if they don't take any action, but they are too damn scared to take that action. And I kind of feel for them now, to be honest, Leo. I wasn't sure whether they were just a player in the very beginning. Maybe a narcissist, I don't know. But this brings a lot of clarity. Again, as I've said, none of this is your fault. You have to know that. You're not responsible for their healing. You have to let someone heal instead of trying to do the healing for them. I feel like you do feel compassion towards them, for them, but you can't just put your life on hold for them, waiting for forever, for them to figure it out. This is such a shame. Such a shame. Let's keep looking. Okay, so we've got, I don't know what it is, but the cards really are flying out these days. We've got the Four of Wands in the reverse. So again, someone really has commitment issues over here. You're not on the same page. I feel like maybe you wanted to move this relationship forward and they couldn't commit. Do you remember how I told you in the previous reading that you couldn't agree on something? That was the energy that I was sensing. This might be it. Maybe you wanted to go official or exclusive, or maybe you wanted to move in together, maybe have a child, get married, I don't know. And I don't know, maybe there was some sort of a move involved to a different place, and you just could not agree on it. I have to say, it's a bit annoying. I'm feeling a bit annoyed. I know I just said that I feel for them, but now I feel a little bit annoyed because, I can tell that maybe they've done this in the past to you before, on and off. Or maybe they will resurface and start doing this in the future. This, push and pull and not being able to commit or be on the same page. But what I'm getting is they will keep popping in and out, I think. Maybe bombarding you with text messages and then not replying for a few days, and then coming back in and just toying with your emotions. So, I feel really sad for them for having demons that they find difficult to face, but I'm not vibing with this energy at all. Just because they struggle doesn't mean they have to drag you down with them. Just take it or leave it. Grow up. Just let me go if you don't want me. That's what I'm hearing. Let me go if you don't want me. So, yeah, I'm wondering if it will stay like this forever, Leo. I will clarify this in a second. Just let me have a sip of water. Okay. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups that you had in the past, in the previous reading. Okay, so I hope the thingy is still recording. It is. You've got the Seven of Pentacles. I don't think they are with anyone right now. And if they are, it's nothing serious. I think they might be focusing on themselves. They might possibly be working a lot to try and forget about what happened between the two of you, to try and dull this anxiety, this Nine of Swords in the reverse that's within them. They are clearly avoiding an awakening, let me use that word. A bit cheesy these days, to be honest. But yeah, they are clearly avoiding that. It's too painful for them. They might also be distracting themselves with spending loads of money, with material possessions. It could actually be a person that had has a lot of money, that is a very hard worker. I'm also hearing something interesting. Sorry, I'm stuttering a little bit, but it's just because I keep hearing things all the time. Like there's a lot of downloads coming in. They might be showing off on social media how well they are doing, which is never very mature, is it? I feel like maybe they might have been showing other people in their posts that they are currently dating. I think it's all a lie. It's all a facade, possibly to try and get a reaction out of you. I'm not sure if I feel bad for them anymore, to be honest with you. It's funny because I told you they are hot and then cold, come back in and out. And, you know, my emotions towards them are changing as well. So this is a very on and off energy. They have a lot of work to do, let's just say that. And I think you might have possibly perceived them as childish. And I think you would be right. I think you would be right. Let's get you another card. I'm trying to shuffle the cards away from the microphone. Hopefully it's not too loud. Will they change? Can you please clarify, Spirit? Will they change and in what time frame? We've got this. Excuse me, the Six of Swords in the reverse. They will change, but it's going to take a long time. The thing is, for me, the Six of Swords is a card of leaving a turbulent past behind. But in the reverse, doing it very slowly. Even in the upright, it's very slow. I feel like this card, you know, you can even tell, is very, very slow. I always get the energy of slow movements, step by step. But again, they are resisting healing. The transformation will take place, but it will take even longer than if the card would be in its upright position, as I've said. I know this probably is not something that you want to hear, Leo, but I also think you kind of felt it. You saw it coming. I think they talk a lot about their goals and dreams and how they maybe want to be a better person, but they never take any action. And the reason why they don't do it is because they haven't lost enough yet. They have never gone past the point of no return. They haven't lost someone for good. It's like, I get this energy of people forgiving them, giving them multiple chances, and so they never learn. They have not had their tower moment yet. Honestly, I'm just worried that this tower moment will come too late. It's sad because I feel like maybe you had a good relationship in the beginning, and I feel like if only they wanted to work on themselves, you could have a beautiful relationship. Okay, let's get you another card, Leo, and see if they can heal, or let's see if this relationship can work in the future. We've got the Star, so this is giving me hope. I have to say, this is a card of a wish coming true, but also this is a massive, massive card of healing, which obviously bodes quite well, especially since we've been talking about them healing, getting better, facing their demons. And the fact that this very specific card of healing comes out the moment I ask the question, that's really, really, that's making me feel quite hopeful here. You might also be dealing with the fellow with an Aquarius here. In fact, many of you will be dealing with an Aquarius, or you may be an Aquarian cross-watching this for your Leo. I think the healing will happen. I think it might take a long time for them to realize that there's anything wrong at all. but the healing will happen. But you need to ask yourself, is it worth the pain? Is waiting for them worth the pain? There is absolutely no way that you can speed this up. It needs to come from them, as I've said. I know many people let go of their twin flames because the push and pull is just too painful. But it doesn't mean that you have to give up on them forever. I'm hearing you've given them chances in the past. And for now, possibly enough is enough. Maybe it's time, if you do think that this might be your twin flame, maybe it's time for you to spend some time apart. It's what happens in the twin flame dynamic. It's not all easy. You don't just stay together forever. Most of the times you just don't stay together forever straight away. I heard again another specific message. I heard that they might come back or try and come back not changed yet, not fully healed, but willing to change and already in therapy. You might hear them. You might get a text message out of the blue in even a few months. Oh, hi Leo, I'm in therapy now. Do you think we could try and do this again? I don't see why you would not give this another chance. If someone is trying to get better actively, and one big reason I'm saying this is because I feel like on some level this person is your wish come true. You do go well together. I think deep down inside you know that they are the one for you. As cheesy as this sounds, on so many levels. I think they might have everything, or pretty much everything you might want from a partner. It's just that they refuse to commit. They refuse to sometimes prioritize your needs. They refuse to compromise. Again, really, I can't stop hearing the message. I can't stop hearing Spirit telling me that you could not agree on something. Maybe right now they can't offer you a stable relationship. But if you could magically heal them, their wounded parts, you would look no further, Leo. You would heal them and just take them back. I'm also hearing that possibly this is the person that gets a lot of attention on social media. Not sure whether they are a musician, an influencer, photographer, YouTuber maybe even, I'm not sure. But they could be getting a lot of attention from other people. That's something that they might be used to. There's one more thing I'm hearing on top of all of this. In fact, oh, okay. I think you both might get quite a lot of attention. You have a lot of admirers, and yet somehow you are still drawn to each other. So whenever you are together or when you were together, it was very sensual, very steamy. There was a lot of magnetism going on, almost to a point of obsession. I also hear that both of you have loads of friends. Massive friend groups. It's possible that the first time you got together, sparks were just flying everywhere. It was very, very intense from the beginning. Let's clarify this further for you. Gonna get a single card, please, thank you. Okay, we've got the Page of Cups coming up next, and you gave them all and they kind of rejected your offer, which left you feeling hurt. And I also think that this rejection or this abandonment came as a massive surprise. I think I've actually mentioned that before, haven't I? But this is now clarified and confirmed. This in the upright is a card of surprise, the main card of surprise in tarot. Now, the message I'm hearing from this is you might have gotten comfortable with uncertainty. I think you might have been tolerating more than you should, Leo. I'm going to be honest with you. I know they might be broken because of their past, okay, but it does not give them the right to break you. I think your mind knows what your heart does not want to accept. And I'm not surprised because, as I'm saying, even I can tell that on a longer time scale, this is not over. So maybe you kind of know that as well. And you don't want to let go for now. I think you might have been toying with the thought of walking away for quite a while because it was just really, really difficult for you to make this decision and walk away from your own. Maybe you, I don't know, maybe you were waiting for them to walk away and then they suddenly did. Maybe you were looking for a sign, maybe a confirmation. I think you feel like you might have lost them, but someday they will realize that they lost everything by losing you, and you kind of know deep down inside that they will want to come back. So maybe you just didn't want to, knowing that they will come back, you just did not want to have this little break in your relationship. Yeah, I'm definitely hearing that you might have been thinking of potentially leaving them, and then they, all of like out of nowhere, said, "Listen, this is not working. We have to split." Okay, what else do we need to know about this connection? Sorry, Leo, my camera cut me off there. What else do we need to know about this connection? I'm going to pull you an oracle card. I do quite like to, I think I've said it before, I do like to switch between tarot cards and oracle cards sometimes. So we've got peaceful resolution. I'm so happy I took the oracle card. Even if you split, for now, I don't think this ends here. I don't want to give you false hope if you do not really feel like coming back to this person. Whether it's in 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years, as you know, there is a peaceful resolution coming. I have to say that there is a possibility you will end up together forever, maybe even married. And I think you might be thinking to yourself, no, but I already made my peace. I made my peace with leaving them. That's all right. That's all right. I don't think this is meant to work at this very moment in time. There's certainly some healing to be done on their part, but you may get back together at some point. And I have to say that if you do not get back together, okay, it might just be that you will get closure if you never got closure. Maybe you split even a few months ago and you still keep thinking of that person. So that's the other important message I'm hearing from this. You will feel this sort of a peace, I guess. Don't know what other word I could use. You'll feel this peace wash over you very, 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 very soon. And even if it still feels extremely painful right now, I can see that this pain goes away for you in the very near future. It might seem to you like it will never go away, but it will. And yeah, I don't want to repeat myself again. But I do hear that at some point you let go because you know that if something is meant for you, it will come back. Okay? It's like that old saying. Let's see what else we've got for you. We've got the Hanged Man in the reverse. So you're getting unstuck. You're moving forward. As I said, in the very near future comes a moment of clarity where you're able to just let go. You're able to let go of the suffering. In fact, I think you might have a moment where you decide to observe your situation and the relationship that you've had with this person, or you still have with this person, from some other point of view. You're going to see this from the point of view possibly of a friend of yours. If your friend was stuck in this situation with this specific person, what would you tell them? Would you let them waste their lives, waiting for this person forever? I think whatever advice comes up for you after asking that question, what would I tell my friend? Please apply that to yourself, Leo. Do you think it would be okay if someone else toyed with your friend? I think trying to see your situation from a different perspective, from the outside, will bring many answers. And although I think we have answered, wow, loads of issues in this reading, I think I might pull you just one more card. Let's get an oracle card. Flips. And my camera just cut me off again. Great. It's not working. Sorry about this, Leo. You know, teething problems. Still a bit new to this. But anyway, this is the card that fell out for you, looking deeper. And yeah, I think that despite the potential pain that this relationship might have caused, you are also realizing how well you've handled this, how mature you were. You're thinking to yourself, well, if I handle this, I can handle anything. I think that over the next few months, you will be discovering the many, many lessons that this relationship and this connection have taught you. And I think you might be wanting to share how you've coped with this with other people. You might write something and post it, publish it. You might make a YouTube video, might even write a book. Who knows? But I do think that over the next few months, you will be healing from this through actually exploring what this relationship has taught you. Okay, this is all I have for you in this reading, Leo. Thank you. Take care. And sorry I was stuttering a little bit today. We'll try to be better next time. Bye-bye.